Hey everybody, it is July 29th, 2024, and it is 1:11 p.m. in the afternoon. It's Monday. I just wanted to make a quick video because I had actually, what I do is, I will text myself notes, and I do this for one of two reasons. So I always have those notes, and I always know in what kind of mind frame I was in, and what kind of day it was, and so on and so forth. Just a way to go back and make sure that I cover ground later on in case I forget. So today is going to be about how I went out of town this past weekend to a baby shower. And, you know, I have made so many videos about these people. I don't really get a whole lot of like people gang stalking, like people following me somewhere, or because I don't really go out of my house that much. But and the same was true for this past weekend. There wasn't anybody, like trying to make me feel uncomfortable or so on and so forth. It is strictly V2K. And the greatest thing about that is they tell on themselves. Like I told you that anything that happens to you, if like your Netflix account the payment needs to be revised, they try to act like they had something to do with that. If your tire goes flat, somehow they had something to do with it. I'm talking about anything you can think of. If your toilet stops up, they try to take credit for it because they know that directly they can't really do anything to you other than to talk to you and to say stupid shit. So anyway, I don't really live that life, but I do very much like my feelings go out to people that do experience that. But it just the stuff like I'm gonna go back to the baby shower, and it was like it was, I think, the longest I've ever spent at a baby shower, and it was a good time. And it was funny because like I had an issue where I had to go out to the car and sit because it was just, when I feel it's time to go, it's time to go. But I had like, I was in a position where I had like my clothes, I had to change my clothes, and I just didn't want to be sitting around a bunch of people needing to change my clothes. So I went out to the car because my husband was like helping load the gifts in his cousin's trunk and everything. And so I went out to the car and put the air on and just like was winding down because we had a long drive. We did all this in a day. But anyway, like as I'm sitting there, these fucking morons, and I will never they will never be anything to me. Never. Like they can use, and they'll be like, we can use whatever voice we want. And I'm like, so you just told on yourself that I should not listen to anything that you say because you're not that person. You're just borrowing their voice, which is exactly what they're doing. Which everybody's doing. The AI, has the, I guess the apps and stuff now to like give you like an anime look or something. Everybody's using that stuff now. So the stuff that they have now is not cool anymore. Everybody's got that technology. Everybody. You know, if you can't sing a lick, you can download an app that'll make you sing like an angel. You know what I mean? Like, nothing that they have is cool anymore. Because now everybody's got it. Everybody's got it. So I'm in the car and I'm hearing like just the dumbest shit you could possibly like. All that they care about, and I have said this since this started talking, and it's always got to be sexual. Like, that is like, if you have nothing else, like, even like back in the caveman days and shit, like, you know, that is the most basic human like shit that you can do is just talk about physicality. You know, somebody's penis or something, or sexual activity, and it's just so stupid. You know, and that's what they think. Like, they're like, yeah, well, you know, sex and sex and sex, which I'm 100% sure that there was nobody there that was like, you know what, I came all this way just to, you know, get my rocks off or whatever. No, they didn't. We're at a baby shower. We're there for somebody else. You know, and that's what they do, is that they're pulling out like all of these. And I'm not going to go by names, but 100% that this was not happening just because I was sitting in the car. Nobody was like, you know, making up shit like, oh, well, they were just waiting for Abby to leave so they could do it. No, they were there for a baby that is on the way. You know, do you know how ultra stupid and then I'm sitting here like today, you know, I got shit to do, and it's like, it's taking me a little longer to do it because I can't recover like I used to staying up, you know, especially with the medication that I take. And, you know, it's like they're like, yeah, you know, such and such did this, and, you know, we concluded that you're a loser. And I'm just like, I'm the loser. And you know what? If they think that I'm a loser, awesome, because maybe they'll leave me the fuck alone. You know? It's like, it's just so stupid. Like, you can look at, you know, the jobs. Like, there are jobs in Hampton and Norfolk and Newport News, and they very openly state, they don't use the word gangstalker, but they do. You know what I mean? The electronic harassment and shit like that. Like, it's just so stupid. And you have to wonder, like, they see that it's not working. They see that it's not working, that it's not having the effect it's supposed to. I downloaded the PDF of the FBI or the CIA on this electronic harassment shit, and they're so bad at it that they don't even go by the manual. Like, they're talking about to have an effect. And for those of you who do have V2K, is in order for them, their instructions are to brainwash, and then to stall, and then to re-brainwash. And the thing is they can't use one voice for more than 6 hours at a time. Because basically the effect of using the same 4 voices all the time are basically that you just become white noise. Once the subject hears you just make threats and talk, and that you're just white noise. And the thing is that the stuff that they repeat, that they say on repeat, and I'm convinced that it is, it's people. It's not a computer. You know, it's nothing like that, because there is no there's no learning curve for these idiots. Like, they don't learn that, okay, hey, look, let's do this because this doesn't work. Or let's go buy the, the PDF, the entire, program that was written up by experts, and let's just do it ourselves. Like, you don't understand that it's not working. And there's nothing I can do for you because you're not going to shut the fuck up and be like, you know what, maybe we should have a meeting about this because for some reason we're not getting any results and we're a half a decade in. It just absolutely blows my mind how nobody is pointing out, well, you know what? She's not doing this, and we're saying this, and we're saying some more of this, and so on and so forth. And she's not getting upset because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. The desired reaction. And the thing is if they can't find you afraid of anything, or if nothing makes you upset, then their job is not done. And I'm going to fucking tell you right now, if I have ever reached a point in my life where I am not scared of the things I used to be scared of, I am not scared. I'm not scared. And, it's like they're basically doing this to individuals that don't fit the average person that you can control by fear tactics. And like they can't control you. So what they're doing is they have single-handedly pulled you to the side in case there are other people like you, and they're trying to figure out how they can get that like response. And it's just not happening because basically what they've done is cut the book up, cut the PDF and the instructions up on how to do it, and just did what they wanted to do. And then you pick a bunch of people that just needed a job that will sell out at any price. And then you think that that's a good recipe for you to get the results that you want. When really all it did was you gave some moron sellout a job that will do whatever they have to do. And, the funny thing is I have, I listen to all targeted individuals. And I've heard several people say that these people were paid through gift cards. And I'm going to say this, that my older sister passed away 5 years ago while I was locked in a box. And for somehow, some way, I ended up with a notebook of hers. And she wrote down in that notebook that she had to go to some building and do something called a Module 3 or Module C, something like that. And then was supposed to call an 888 number so that her gift card could be loaded. And I don't know how true that is. I haven't tried to call this number. I haven't looked up the type of building that it is. But, I feel like I'm getting down to the core of it. But, God forbid, if these assholes did anything to my sister, I don't know what's going on. I know that there are people that get in situations and, God knows I love my sister, but she was not perfect. But, anyway, I'm going to look into that and I will make a video on that. But I love you guys, And keep being the losers that you are, because we keep coming out on top. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.